Hi, it's Mrs. Hagee again, and today's story is called Owly and Wormy, Bright Lights and Starry Nights by Andy Runton. And it's another wordless book. Before I show you the pictures and read it to you, I want to tell you a little something about it. So, out on a stargazing adventure, Owly and Wormy discover that it is fine to be frightened, but it's better to be brave. Owly and Wormy want to see the stars, so they gather their telescope and their lantern and head out into the dark night, all the way to the edge of the branches of the tree. Just as they might, though, they can only see leaves and branches and more leaves. But these two friends are not about to let a little obstacle, like foliage, stop them. Armed with camping gear, galoshes, and their wits, of course, Owly and Wormy set out once again. And this time, there are even bigger challenges to face. What's that scree sound? What's that click, click, clicking noise? And what has happened to their telescope? Owly and Wormy find plenty to be frightened of, but with a little bravery, they also find there are nearly as many helpful new friends on the horizon as there are stars in the sky. So, Owly and Wormy, Bright Lights and Starry Nights. And in the first picture here, it shows that Owly has just gotten a new telescope, and it looks like Wormy is a mail carrier. And from this page, it looks like they're trying to figure out how they can see the stars. So let's see what happens. Clickety, scree! They hear a noise. And if you see over here, it looks like, uh-oh, I think we better get inside. What is that noise? And Wormy looks very frightened. But Owly has an idea. Let's see what it is. He brings a lantern out. That was his idea. Put some light out and let's see if we can see the stars. And they got their lights set up and they're looking through the telescope, but all you can see down here is leaves. They're not seeing any stars. No stars. So it looks like they have another idea. Let's see if we can find out what that is. Oh, they decide they maybe need to leave the tree and go up to the hillside. So they go inside, they pack a tent, the telescope, some light, some food, and then they decide to get some rest before they head out on their adventure. And now it's the next day, and it looks like they're getting ready to take off. So I think they find a hill there and they're having their lunch, but it begins to rain. So Owly is packing everything up. Galoshes, telescope, everything on. They run into a cave and try to get dry. And inside that cave, clickety, clickety, clack, click. It looks like they're frightened, and they see little eyes up here. Let's see what they do next. Scree! Looks like they're gathering their stuff and running out of that cave. And they find themselves under a tree. And they wait it out till the rain stops, and then they set up camp. They put their lanterns out. They have their tent out. Uh-oh. What happened to the telescope? Everything's there but the telescope. So Owly has an idea. Maybe they left it back in the cave. But Wormy does not want to go back there because he can see all the eyes still in the cave. But they decide they need to be brave. So Owly ventures off to try to find the telescope. when he gets out in the woods, he can't remember what direction to go. And then again, he hears the noises. Clickety, scree, screech. That has frightened him. Clickety, there's another noise. And he looks afraid, but who is it? It is a little bat. And the bat looks very friendly. And he is. And always says, oh, it's just a bat. Maybe he can help me. But always trying to explain to him, I've lost my telescope. I don't know what direction to go in. And my friend Wormy is back at the tent. So the bat says, squee, squee. Let's go look for the telescope. So off they go, and it looks like they found the telescope. They made their way, now they have the telescope. But there's more noise. Clickety, clackety, scree. Clickety, clackety, scree. Clickety, scree, clickety, clackety, scree. But it's only some more of Bat's family. Now they're making their way back to the tent. And here's Wormy. He hears clickety, clackety, scree. Clickety, scree. So Wormy dives into the tent, takes the lights in, covers himself under the blankets. Look what he sees. Scree, click, scree, scree. And look at that big shadow. So Wormy must be very scared. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's only Owly and the bat friends, and they're back with the telescope. Clickety. So they've all made friends now, and they go out and they set up the telescope. Why can't they see the stars yet? Flap, flap, flap. The bats have figured it out. Too much light from all the lanterns. So they blow out all the candles. Clickety-scree. And now it's dark out. And look at the sight they see. All the stars in the sky. And all the friends together. The end. Well, I hope you've enjoyed Owly and Wormy's Bright Lights and Starry Nights. I hope you're enjoying some outside time, and I hope that one evening you can get out to see the stars. That's our book for today. Talk to you soon. Bye.